Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode of Terraria 1.3 with my good friend, Necromanticer.
Here.
And we've found some goodies.
Yeah, we've got this lovely little heart crystal waiting for us right down here.
It's a giant pink heart-shaped cookie.
It is, and when you eat it, it gives you permanent bonus to your health.
I think I need that.
Yeah, let's have you down that as soon as you can, because you're going to get a nice little bonus from that to help hopefully survive these bats a little better. But we just broke our way down into this big hole empty space, so we've got a little bit of exploring to do.
Yeah, we do. We figured, we don't want to show all the mining because, mining is it's fun to a point, but really there was a boulder. Stop laughing at me.
Oh, but it's so hilarious.
I am a professional.
Clearly. You keep on telling yourself that. I'll stay down here and mine out some stuff while I wait for you to return.
You should go get my money that I dropped.
I could do that, or I could wait until a mob steals it, and then just laugh.
I mean, it's our money, so, if you want to let a mob steal it, that's fine.
Yeah, but I want to try out all the new features of expert mode that I made us try out, and one of that is the fact that these mobs can steal our money once they kill us.
And I'm just going to bring up the obligatory point. Your fault.
I am going to take that as a compliment because, again, new features, who doesn't want to see that? Answer being anyone who doesn't want to die horribly over and over, but, I can ignore that demographic. I don't think that's too big a portion of our audience.
Oh, this is just tin.
Yeah, but
I thought it was going to be something.
Here.
Oh, goody.
Yes.
Platinum is good.
Speaking of platinum, talk about your new pick.
Oh, yeah. We got a new pick. I got a new toy. Legendary Platinum Pickaxe. It's
legendary?
Yeah.
I thought it was godly. No, that's incredible.
No, legendary.
You can almost use that as a main weapon for now.
I think it was the tin broadsword that was godly,
it was
if I remember
one of
correctly.
our other bits of equipment was godly. But, yeah, that's a very... Oh, goodness. I just noticed Oh, yeah?
And speaking of broadswords, I also have a new broadsword. I have a light silver broadsword now.
Bingo. Anything to kind of up our damage that little bit, because right now, enemies are still just very scary and nasty.
I agree. They're very scary.
Specifically, what's a little bit more scary is these bats actually now have a rather vicious debuff called Feral Bite, which will constantly apply different debuffs to you over time.
Oh, that's fantastic. Is that an expert mode thing?
That. Say again?
Is that an expert mode thing?
It is. It is precisely an expert mode thing. So, once again, my fault.
Once again, your fault. For sure.
Luckily,
I'm going to blame...
I'm finding some good things up here.
There's a gel here that wants to kill us.
You have fun with that.
And that's not you. That's a skeleton. Oh, I thought it was you. Hey, we should probably jump on the same team, eh?
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. That way you can tell when a skeleton's coming to gank you.
Yeah, I knew we were forgetting something. I'll do it as soon as I'm not dead. There we go.
The little details.
Blue. All right, down we go.
While you were over there getting yourself killed, I found this nice little cavern here with a bunch of silver, platinum, iron, all this good stuff. So
I was getting killed in the name of science.
Science is always a good reason to get killed,
Yeah, I wanted to test out the damage potential of the enemies.
Yeah, clearly.
Science. It's all science.
I am going to point out the damage potential obviously was enough, so...
Oh! I hate this game. Stop laughing at me.
It's just so easy.
To die?
Well, maybe, but I was going with the whole laughing at you bit.
I also strongly dislike the fact that there's like a 15-second respawn timer.
Hang on a second. Oh, you got killed by a nymph.
Is that extremely surprising?
It is, actually, because the nymph, at least before this most recent patch, was the rarest mob in the base game. So I just find it really weird that you managed to find one and get killed by it. Clearly,
well, of course I
your
managed to get killed
propensity
by
for misfortune knows no bounds.
You have no idea. So is a nymph then rare enough that it's so dangerous that I can't, like, kill it?
At this level, we really don't have any way to reasonably fight it in melee. If you brought out a bow, you could kind of just whittle it away to nothing over time. But aside from that,
I'm gonna die again. I think I have spent more time this episode on the "you were slain" screen than I have actually doing things.
I'm throwing this out there. Last episode may have been my fault. These deaths have all been yours.
Well, I'm trapped in the little thingy. The tunnel, the shaft.
Did you bring a bow? Just shoot down, and you can clear out the tunnel as you go. You don't need to rush headfirst into them.
They snuck up on me. They were being sneaky.
You just told me that you were in like a one-way elevator. How did they sneak up on you?
They were ninja gels.
I will take your word for it.
You should. Ninja gels and ninja bats.
Well, you've been getting all that done. I actually managed to find an underground shack as well. So great things. Let me see what I can do to kind of clear out the
your assistance. Your assistance would be appreciated.
Yeah,
I dropped my remaining 1 copper.
I'm surprised you had that much left.
I am too.
Oh goodness! Now the skeletons are actually throwing things. I don't like this development.
I don't like this expert mode.
I blame you. You were the one who attracted that skeleton to me.
You were the one who made things challenging.
You don't like challenge?
Well, there's a difference between challenge and just brutality.
I come from Dark Souls. Those two are one and the same.
I come from Minecraft. They're not the same.
A little bit of difference in backgrounds there, but
just a little. Just a wee bit.
I relish the adversity. That's where I'm coming from with this.
I like building pretty things.
Well, we can do that too. It's just you kind of need to get past a little bit of the adversity first.
Ooh, hey, we totally missed a room with a chest.
No, I was getting to there when I decided that, you know, I'll help Welsknight out by fighting my way through the hordes of enemies.
2 archery potions, 8 silver bars, a suspicious-looking eye, and Hermes boots.
Oh, those Hermes boots are easily the best of the lot there, because those allow you to get around really fast and can make great accessories with other accessories. So just general all-around good items.
I think I had those last in season 1.
It's entirely possible because they are a pretty early game item, but they're still really good for pretty much every period of the game.
What's this blue stuff?
We got sapphires over here and emeralds, platinum, iron. In case you can't tell, this is a small world that we built, so it's going to have a little bit denser minerals and goodies than the medium world we were working with in Season 1.
I like this idea.
Yeah, I remembered all those episodes with just a lot of digging, and I thought that maybe we could cut back on that just by kind of limiting what we could find within a much smaller area.
I think that's probably the most intelligent decision that you made, started in the setting up of the series.
Well, if I'm gonna play on expert mode, I want. Oh Jesus!
Did you find a thing?
I found many good things, and I also found skeletons.
Oh, I'm coming. I'm following.
Skeletons, slimes, and just all around awful things. But there is another abandoned shack down there.
Oh, the skeletons do throw the.
Yeah, it's doing like 80.
I should have shot at them from up above, but I forget that bows are a thing.
Bows are
and I dropped 39 silver.
Bows are definitely kind of what we want to be using right now. I'm gonna toss aside some of these.
I think
materials.
Since we are back up here, we should harvest the trees.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Get those out of the way.
Get some of this, get some wood, get some stuff. You know, that way we can make torches and arrows and
I actually
stuff
think
and things.
We have enough to get me a platinum pick as well, so I'm gonna want to craft that. And maybe we could set ourselves up with either some iron armor or some iron axes to kind of chop these trees down faster.
That wouldn't be a bad plan. We've got plenty of iron.
Give me a sec to craft that on up.
There was a really big iron vein down there that I was able to take advantage of. I'm going the wrong way. Let's see.
I want enough platinum to make myself a better pick.
Iron bars. We have 10 iron bars.
I've got 23 in the chest, and a few more that I can actually craft as well. So.
Ooh, sapphire staff. Is that something I want?
How many sapphires do you have?
I have 8.
8. Oh, I've got 5, which...
Or should I craft the silver bow?
I'm
thinking a silver bow would be a good thing.
Go for the silver bow. I think that'll help us most.
Actually, I've got a tin bow. What do you have for a bow right now?
I've got a tin bow as well, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to toss you one of these axes I just made. There you go.
Got it.
And other than that, I'm just going to toss the rest of my gems in there. I don't think we should build the silver staff because we don't really have much mana just yet. If we had more, that might be a different decision to make, but alas.
I'm going to try and quick stack, like, a good chunk of my stuff.
They actually added a quick stack button, so you can just toss everything out into the nearby chests.
I thought I had a... oh, I do have a chandelier. There it is.
You'll notice it in the bottom right-hand corner of the inventory screen. It actually gives you the option to quick stack to all nearby chests. It's really handy.
Nice. Very nice.
That gets rid of pretty much all of my inventory.
I got a whole bunch of potions to deposit into the alchemy chest.
That's always good. Potions are really lovely. The more the merrier with that. Because even if we don't use them right away, we can use them later on in the game.
Where should I put this suspicious-looking eye? I'm just going to put it in alchemy for now.
Put it in alchemy. We'll have a separate chest for all those kinds of boss items a little bit later. But for now, that can go with alchemy.
And I'm going to sell my copper axe and my other bow thing.
Yeah, sell all the beginning equipment now that we've got legitimate stuff.
And I've got a gold chest I can put away. I'll keep the wood with me. Alright. I think we are good.
Yeah.
Did you already head back down?
Yeah, I'm down at near the bottom of the mine. I'm actually going to try and return to where we both died because there's good things down there and I want them.
I don't blame you. I want them too. I will be there shortly.
Sounds like
Perhaps.
a plan.
We'll see if I survive the journey.
Do you have arrows?
About 200 of them.
Okay, that's plenty. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't just make sure that you had a bow and then to find out you didn't have arrows, because that sounds like exactly something we would do.
Oh, shush you.
I said we. It's not just you.
But you meant me.
I may have.
Why is there a gap in the thing? Why is there a...
Welsknight, please.
Why would you do this to me?
You're killing me here.
There's a gap in the between the platform and the thing.
It's like so small.
Oh.
You have to like aim for it.
I hate this game.
You are simply the best.
I am amazing at
fantastic,
all things Terraria.
I think is the word I was looking for.
I will be the master of Terraria someday.
Don't worry. I'll let you go pick up like the 2 coins or whatever you dropped down there.
I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, probably for the best.
I had put all my stuff in the piggy, all my money in the piggy bank before I left.
Okay.
So
let's see.
There's nothing of value.
And now I rain arrows down on our foes from above.
This sounds like a good plan.
It's a very good plan.
Someday I will be the master of Terraria.
We'll give it time.
But today is not that day. Sorry, I had to do that.
Oh, there's another nymph. I'm really considering that they may have increased the spawn rate of nymphs.
Certainly plausible.
Take a second to look at it with me, because from a distance, it appears as Lost Girl, but once you get close enough, it actually becomes hostile and will seek you out and attack you. It actually changes its sprite appearance as well, and the title changes to Nymph. But for now, it's not actually going to do anything.
Can I shoot at it?
You can, and that will instantly make it hostile, I think. Maybe it won't.
Can it fly?
No, it has no way to reach us up here, which is why we're kind of safe up in this platform. But we're going to have a hard time reaching that gold chest with her puppy guarding it.
Oh, wait. I have a wood platform.
Because in just the barest distance there, I can see that she is guarding a golden chest that I really want. Because it's in a...
It's okay. I'm shooting arrows down at the nymph and the slimes and the things.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
That nymph is tanky. 600 health?
It's 600. I thought it was 500.
It was probably 500 on standard mode. And
that's entirely
possible.
possible.
600.
Let's go down.
Because it definitely says 600.
Oh, it might be that the Lost Girl has 500 health and the Nymph has 600, but either way, she'll go down eventually, especially with double the firepower here.
Good, good, good. Die. Die, Nymph. Die. And then the slimes. The slimes
need to die, but the slimes are actually going to pop into more baby slimes, because these massive black ones are called mother slimes.
I only have like 130 of my 200 arrows left.
Yeah, that just goes to speak to the difficulty level we're dealing with and how nasty these guys are. But
your fault.
Ooh, the nymph
Deceiver of
item.
Fools.
Huh?
I got a Deceiver of Fools? Is that an achievement?
That's an achievement for killing a nymph because you didn't fall for its wiles.
Ooh.
The nymph is a Deceiver of Fools, but let's drop down. Apparently,
there's still things.
No, it was a dart trap. But other than that, we actually survived, and in this chest, we've got a band of regeneration.
That sounds like something.
That, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait a second. That nymph dropped an item. It was a metal detector, and it says the description on that is that it displays the most valuable ore around me. And apparently there's platinum nearby. So it kind of works in that it just writes on your screen what the most rare mineral nearby is. It sadly doesn't actually reveal anything. It just tells you it's there. But that's really cool.
That is pretty cool.
Other than that, it's just a simple accessory. Takes up a little slot. Oh, there's sapphires under here. We can gather those up, but how are we doing on time?
I think we are pretty much at time.
Well, I think that's a pretty nice place to end it then, since we just managed to kill that awful little nymph and finally start exploring down here.
That was quite impressive, if I do say so myself.
It was.
And I'm going to end the episode in proper form with death.
It certainly was impressive, Welsknight, and that's what I think we can all agree on.
The most impressive death that ever did death.
Speaking of which, I'm actually going to seal myself away so that skeleton doesn't kill me, but that should be doing it for us.
Well, sounds good. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. We do appreciate it, and it really helps out our channels. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. You can find Necro's channel in the video description below. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll definitely see you next time.
Have a good day, everybody.